done these once or twice.
The lights are bright in here. I don't love it.
Feels good to be on the other side of this for once.
This is the first time the Bardown teams got to do this with each other. Usually we're behind the scenes doing it with pro hockey teams, but shout out to Canland, shout out to the ASHL for making this all happen. And just a reminder, you can win your 2025-26 winter season for free. Every division, men's, women's, and all gender are all eligible. If you pay in full by your first game, your team will receive 2 extra ballots. With over 1,000 teams already registered, head to ashl.ca to get in on the action.
Name's Cameron Brennan.
Jesse Pollock.
Thomas Parkernick.
Devin Sargis. First line left wing.
Number 15.
Number 8.
Number 9.
It's not your number.
Day, I'm gonna be
Calling out some of my teammates.
Oh, am I good? Oh, okay.
Some great pictures in here.
teammate with the worst style.
Jesse Pollock has the worst on-ice style I have ever seen in my entire life.
Absolutely Jesse. Jesse, I don't know if it's on purpose or he actually likes what he does out there, but it's atrocious.
The blue skates, the like chrome helmet, it's just, he's a disaster.
Wears like yellow socks with our red jersey.
I got called out for worst style.
I would say Jesse on the ice, just because those skates are outlandish.
Man, I think I have great style. Like I've got custom gloves, like beautiful colors.
The blue skates they piss me off, but I kind of want them in a weird way.
Custom skates. The back part is falling off a bit. I'll give you that. They gotta get fixed up.
I think it's the tape around the neck guard. Like
When I was taping it around with gold tape, it got pretty messy. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
The helmet is like a spray painted helmet.
My bubble could also use a repainting.
we have team socks that you can wear.
Oh, I didn't know that everyone thought I had such bad style. Thanks, fellas.
So I'm going with Devin Sargis.
He has this personal vendetta against me just because I said, I'm tired of hearing lawyer talk.
And it's not because we have beef. I just think he's like a pretty bland hockey player.
All right, this is a heinous question, Eric.
Teammate who gives the least amount of effort.
That's pretty interesting, actually.
It's kind of diss.
Ooh.
It's a bad one.
A lot of high effort guys.
This is specific to one part of his game.
Eric Kirk.
I gotta go with Art Ross Rick.
I'm with Eric.
In one specific aspect of the game, Eric Kirk gives the least amount of effort.
Eric, really good going towards the other team's goalie, really bad going towards our own goalie. You heard me, Eric. Start back checking, buddy.
Sorry I don't back check when we're winning by 5 goals. That's my bad, guy.
It looks like he's trying hard, but you know he's just gonna slack off, Mr. Vince Reale.
Vinny.
We gotta talk about hustle. And it's funny because he plays D and we only have 4D every week. So this guy's logging minutes.
By the looks of it, no, that sounded really bad. I'm gonna say Vince.
He plays C1 in Oakville. And then he comes out to our games and acts like he's never played 30 minutes of hockey in his life.
I would unfortunately have to call my own number on this one. The effort thing, I can hand up accountability.
Not in a bad way, but I'm gonna go with the boy Pigs here.
Matthew Little and Morgan Williams give the least amount of effort because they don't have to, because they're so nasty that it looks like everything they do out there is effortless.
Puck, you are a hell of a player, I'll give you that, but I have seen some times where you're kind of gliding a little bit.
I don't think I would do that.
When he wants it, he can be the best player on the ice, but when he doesn't, he's invisible out there, and you know, it's just an effort thing with this guy.
That's such garbage.
Teammate most likely to still try to score late in a blowout.
You're really calling someone out here as like a bit of a showboat.
This guy wants to score a goal more than anybody.
He just always wants to score, I think. He's just looking for attention.
Gotta pad those stats.
I'll give that to the stat patter himself, Mr. Eric Kirk.
I have to say Eric as well.
That's some horse. Literally couldn't give less effort. Like I'm out there for a quick little jaunt.
Just met this kid, he's an absolute beauty, but Matthew Little.
This guy just absolutely ripped a 1T when we were up like 7-1.
Just notorious for it.
When we did the bench shoot, he unnecessarily went end to end and ripped one in the top corner. It's not like it was a one-time or an empty net like I'm doing. This was a nasty goal.
Please stop trying, and he still tries to go end to end and go top shelf, and it's a 9-2 game, and then they're starting to fight us.
That was so uncalled for.
That's my bad.
Teammate with the best style? I'm gonna go with my boy Eric Kirk here.
It pains me to say it is Eric Kirk, for sure. You know, he's got like, I think 6 different helmets and he cycles through them based on what jersey we're wearing. Best style off the ice, it's crazy to say this, but it's Jesse Pollock. Just a lot of vintage gear. So let's throw him for off ice style, except for the glasses. Any type of sunglasses, regular glasses, they're all horrendous choices.
He's got the visor, matching gloves, the red helmet. He looks good out there. And when you look good, you play good, you lead the league in scoring. So this honestly just turned into an Eric hype video at this point. I've just hyped him up way too much.
It's gonna be decked out in gear.
He literally has every piece of gear just like available to him whenever he wants it. So like, I would hope you have good gear. And for that reason, I'm out. Pock's actually got nasty style.
On the ice, he's swaggy. So I'm gonna go with Pock.
Hawk.
Guy's just got great style.
The stones to wear 00.
Should not be out there with 00s.
You can't be bad and wear 0, but Pock's mini OV, so.
I'm not gonna say me for best style. There's a lot of guys with good style on the team.
And it's not even close.
Gonna go with Vinny on this one.
Tendi, Vincenzo Arnone.
No question that Vince's style is the best. His pads are amazing. His helmet, he has multiple helmets, so sick. His glove and blocker are great. It's absolutely Vince.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be tough to put myself, but I have to. I got the gear to match. I got the whole set right now. Like, I feel like it's gotta be me. I'm the only right answer. So humble.
Teammate most likely to leave you on red.
This is interesting. I mostly only interact with these people other than Eric in a group chat. And nobody really ever replies to me, except for Pigs. We'll get to that later.
Corin never responds to any text messages. He's the worst texter on the planet.
You could send them mail by owl, or you can text them, and the chances of getting an answer are around the same.
I'm not even offended anymore. I just accept it. If I send him a message, he's just never getting back to me.
You know what? I won't leave you on red. I'll get to it super late. This guy though, he'll never get back to you.
The way I joined Bardown was I hit up Corwin on LinkedIn. Shout out Corwin.
Corwin answered you on LinkedIn?
Corwin, who never answers his phone, answer me on LinkedIn. If you need to get him, hit him on LinkedIn.
Originally, I thought it would be Corwin, but then I remembered when I tried to start working with Bardown, Luca would not answer his messages or his email.
I feel like it's Luca, to be honest.
Getting an answer from this guy is one of the hardest things you could ever do.
Because he does it to me literally whenever I message him about anything. Luca.
94 unread texts. Yeah, June of 2024 is when I left someone on red.
He's the type of guy that leaves you on red in real life. Like, you'll talk to him, and nothing that you say is entering his brain. He's coming up with some sort of story or tidbit or name drop from somebody he's met that's famous, and whatever you've just said is in one ear, out the other. So he's leaving you on red in real life. I should not have thrown that way. This goes that way.
Teammate most likely to show up late.
Has everyone picked Corwin for this?
Oh my God, this is not even a question here. This guy comes after the first period often.
Corwin showed up when we were actually on the ice, like in the first period.
Last game, showed up, game had already started.
Has there ever been a bigger no-brainer than Corwin for this one?
The Zamboni's on the ice, or it's midway through the first and he's just showing up.
He'll ghost you for about 3 days, and then you're not even sure if he's gonna show up, but he always tends to come through, except he's usually about 20 minutes late.
He's coming into the arena as the Zamboni's coming off. So he's, mid first period, we expect him on the bench.
He'll be so late, and he'll still try and tape his stick before the game starts.
Corwin is just, he's an enigma, that guy.
I see him waiting on the glass, usually give him away from my net. Corwin.
Like, just try to be a bit earlier. We'd appreciate that.
Pock decides to show up late because he's too busy playing another game for somebody who doesn't matter, because we're the only team that matters. We are the rec league hockey team.
This guy's second period merchant.
I have shown up in the middle of games a couple times.
Why are goalies always so late? I can't remember the last time I've shot a puck at this man in warm-ups.
I make puck drop, I always miss the warm-up. I'm out there, I get a good stretch in, see no pucks at all, and I'm immediately thrown in the cage. And that's usually why I let a weak one in the first 5 minutes, and then clean it up from there, because I'm usually too late to show up for the warm-up.
Teammate who is always checking their stats on the ASHL website. Mr. Eric Kirk himself. No explanation needed.
He sends me a screenshot of the ASHL website about once, sometimes twice a week.
I'm coming for that trophy.
Cam would have been my other choice, but he's so humble of a guy that, like, he's not checking his stats.
Cam Brennan will literally call me on the drive home after games and be like, bro, they gave 3 of my assists to Riz. And then he's gonna claim he doesn't look at the stats? Like, how do you know that?
Eric, what are you doing in this picture?
I call him Art Ross Ricky because he led the league in scoring last year. In the office, I've walked by his desk. I've seen that ASHL website up and loaded. Seen that Eric Kirk stat page. Pretty impressive, but this guy's checking it.
I don't know if he's actually checking, but I would be if I was at the top of that leaderboard, so I'm gonna put Rick. Fun fact, Bardown led the stats for players and goalies last year. We had the #1 in goalie and player stats. I'm too humble to bring it up, but I'll bring it up now.
If you open up Google Chrome, like that's in their search history, you know what I mean? Like ASHL stats.
Definitely checks his stats because he wants to win the Art Ross, even though that's not a trophy that exists in beer league. Definitely checks his stats because he actually cares and wants to become a better player. And definitely checks his stats because, well, he tells the refs that he got an assist on every single goal, even though he didn't, and half the time he's not on the ice.
Goal. You got 69 for 2 apples there? Are you sure?
Jesse claims to be the best offensive player on our team. He always checks his stats to consider why we should keep him on forward.
When I originally got hired at Bardown, part of my interview process was to go through my elite prospects page, which is not very good, but Corwin made me go through it and said, you know what, you're hired. That's a real story.
I was checking to see if you got suspended, not scored.
I know I've got 0 goals. It's not hard.
Teammate most likely to look you off on a 2-on-1.
Oh, I'm gonna give that to Brandon James because he did that last game. And he apologized after, so it's kind of okay, but I'm still upset about it, so it's fine.
Did he score at least?
No, not even close.
Cam, Jesse, Vince Reale, because he's never going to be on a 2-on-1.
I wouldn't be mad if he shot, but I could see him wanting to uncork one right at the goalie.
You're a great guy, but you looked me off last game, and that's why you're getting this. That's getting ripped at the tendy, whether it hits him in the head or it hits the glass. You're shooting.
Free shot's a good shot, so.
That's got to be the easiest answer in the world. Cam Brennan.
He has a good shot, he's gonna take it. He's not gonna even think about making the pass.
The upgraded bench game, this guy looked me off on a 4-on-0, not a 2-on-1.
I'm gonna go with the boy, Cam Brennan on this one.
He could have you wide open and he'll just try to dangle the defenseman on a 2-on-1. I watched him on the bench and I'm like, Cam, what are you doing? Great player for the record, but like when it comes to 2-on-1s, pretty garbo. This is like 6 years of built up, I need to get stuff off my chest right now.
I believe he's looked me off a couple times.
Everybody should look me off specifically on a 2-on-1. If I were Cam, I would look people off too, okay? But also, don't pass me the puck.
They finish a lot though. I'll give him that. Like the times that they do shoot, especially Rick, like he's usually burying up the upstairs top shelf. So you know, it might not be the worst thing that they're looking off our guys.
They're shoot first players, but they both have given me passes on a 2-on-1 before, so I feel a little bad calling them out.
If I'm on a 2-on-1 with Luca, I'm not passing, so that's fair enough.
Teammate most likely to bring their phone on the bench.
Every time it's in football season, he's always got the stream going. Go Chargers.
It's without a question me.
Okay, why do we even like Jesse Pollock? Especially when the Jets are playing football season. Honestly, it really doesn't matter what time of year. Yeah, he's gonna get called out a lot on that one.
Kirky, could you film this for me? Riz, can you get this quick vid? If I get a penalty shot, boys, get the phones out, get the phones out.
Most likely, it's every single game.
Watching himself on live barn while we're playing, he's like watches himself, but just, you know, he doesn't do that, but he should.
It's like an appendage of his arm, his phone. He just can't be away from it for an hour. And I just brought my phone on the bench to watch the Habs game last week. That's the first time I ever did that. I hope no one's being prisoner of the moment and picking me.
Hawk, I've seen. Jesse, I haven't, but Jesse would not surprise me bringing his phone out on the bench.
I would go Jesse, but just because of recent antics, we're gonna go with Hawk because sometimes that guy just has to watch Montreal Canadiens hockey on the bench. A dust team.
I'm gonna put Puck. Big Canadiens fan.
Yeah, that's so like, because I just did it once. Teammate who always has an excuse for a bad play, oh man. Rob, that was the quickest one of the day.
Rob, every single time he comes on the bench, it's some sort of reason why the play that he was intending to make did not happen.
Nobody has more excuses than Rob coming off the ice.
Rob will like turn the puck over at the blue line with his head down. And it's just and you're just like
No, I have lots of excuses. That's a key part of my game is explaining why I did the dumb thing I just did on the ice.
The only reason I'm going to call out Luka is because Luka gets called out for his bad plays a lot, more than most people on the team. So I feel like I hear his excuses more often than not.
Cam's a good excuse guy. He's always got something in the bag.
Jesse Pollock rode with him in the car last game. Heard it all.
Best Chirps is the other team. I mean, I never hear him actually saying all that much, but the other team's always trying to kill him, so I'm going to go with Luka.
People are always going after Luka.
He's just operating, like he's playing like 3D chess with chirps, really. Like it's not like, he's not gonna say something rude to your face, it's gonna be something that cuts you into your soul. So that's the benefit of having 3 children.
Hunter has the best one-liners and the best sarcasm when it comes to the other team. So I don't know if he's getting picked off, but this is an easy choice for me. Hunter Volden as the best chirps.
Let's just give it to Jesse because he's got the most of them, so he's got to have the best ones.
I'm gonna go with the man Jesse here because every game he just finds himself getting in it with someone.
Yeah, I was gonna say like quality maybe not there, but quantity definitely up there.
Always first in though, these two guys to defend teammates as well in little scrums. And they've got some pretty funny stuff that they've said over the years.
Not all of them hit, I'm not gonna lie. I actually get chirped the most, for sure.
I feel like the 2 loudest people, like most personality on the team, are probably Eric and Jesse.
I've heard some good ones come out of Ricky. He can give them. He can take them too. Takes him a lot.
He's not really running his mouth out there, but he's just a funny guy. He's quick with his words. He'll crack some jokes in the room, so I think Eric's a good pick with this one.
Teammate most active in the group chat.
Okay, how do I be nice?
This guy just won't shut up. And it's crazy too, because he actually has a real job.
Pigs, the lawyer himself.
Mr. Daniel Pignataro.
Daniel Pignataro.
I just got added to the group chat, new member.
I think he treats it like it's his own notes app. He never stops. He just keeps talking at a level that should never be reached.
Without a question, the most obvious one is pigs.
Group chat leader, sending out the message every time we have a game. Pigs.
Once he gets going, there's no stopping him.
Daniel, pigs, Daniel, pigs.
Yeah, there. Pigs right there.
If it's not unanimous, it should be. It's got to be me.
Nobody gives their heart and soul off the ice more than I do. Like every week I'm there from 9 a.m. giving out a pregame group message, making sure our schedules are all set up, just getting the boys ready to go. And there's nothing I love more than communicating with the team beforehand, because when I get to the rink, I just feel like it's kind of time to relax. And that's probably my problem on the team. That's why everybody's sick of me. But for me, a lot of times I think the group chat is the most important part of any good team. And so I try to do my part to make it that way in our group chat. Love you, boys.
Holy Christ, are you first team all yap? Teammate that wants to play in a lower division.
These are so jokes. I'm gonna go no one with this one. Teammate who wants to play in lower division. I think all the boys are dogs and want to play in the most competitive league possible. So I'm gonna go with no one for this one.
I don't know. I feel like we're all pretty happy. Like we were real contenders last season.
Someone told me before to like go easy. First of all, I don't know. Sam seems like the type of guy to want to play in a lower division.
So as the dad of the team, I think Sam honestly just doesn't want anybody to get hurt.
Not for lack of skill, but just for the good times.
Not because he's not good enough to play in this division, but I think he would like to pad his stats a little bit more.
For no reason at all, I'm gonna go with Devin Sargis.
Could go pigs, because I feel like he wants to be the guy.
That's actually true, that's true.
I'm gonna go with Vince here. There's nothing wrong with it. Just feel like if we're going up against a big team, he's stressed out.
He just wants to come to hockey, have a good time, not try so hard when we're going into games with just guys that are dumping and chasing, especially while we're playing defense.
It's Vince's reality and it's not really close. He doesn't want to move.
Less skating, maybe. Possibly not.
And I'm gonna put myself here. I don't want to play in the lower division, but I'd like to stay in our division. So win less for the first 6 weeks, and then we can go crazy.
You play in a higher division in your other league.
I know. I don't want to do it twice.
The only reason would be because they want to score more points because they can't score in this division.
I don't know if you're throwing shots at there.
Who am I throwing shots at that can't score in this division? No.
Don't pick up Cam.
Cam's got no finish. This isn't a question that we have a board for. These are the people that are having a tough go buying a goal in this division. He's also not coming today because he's a coward, so he can't even defend himself. So I might FaceTime him and get him to defend himself later, but